My name is Ashley. I'm the founder of Greenhouse Culture. I launched the Biodiversity Ambassador Programme as a collaboration between Greenhouse Culture and Greensod Ireland Land Trust, so together we can give nature a voice. The Biodiversity Ambassador Programme brings passionate people together from all walks of life. People working hard to preserve the biodiversity in their own communities and beyond. People who love and respect the earth and all its natural environs. As biodiversity ambassadors, we are safeguarding natural habitats and ecosystems. We are creating safe havens where species can thrive and flourish. Together, we are working to protect nature for nature's sake. Ever since I was a young girl, the natural world has been my inspiration. We are all part of the natural world. Nature awakens our senses and enlivens our soul. A splendid complex network of ecosystems working together, breathing, connecting, supporting us all.
I carry out river cleans for moments like these. Protect nature, restore biodiversity.
On a quite basic level, nature and the complexity of life, it's the most interesting thing in the universe. It's the most beautiful and sort of fascinating thing that we know about that exists. But on top of that, now we're also learning more and more that we as a society and everything that makes up culture and economics and relationships, all of that exists within nature, within the world ecosystem, and not separate from it.
I'm standing in a greenhouse with bees, song all around me, and I'm just reflecting on why I do what I do. It is because when I was a child, I didn't see myself as separate from nature. I saw myself as deeply connected to all living things and all the rocks and the sea and the sky and the clouds. And while I lost that for a while, coming back into working in permaculture gardens and biodiversity programs has helped me rekindle that childhood connection that helps me stay motivated to continue to work towards regenerating the biodiversity all around me.
So we're here in the urban jungle in the middle of Dublin 4 on the River Dodder. This is the lifeline that flows right the way through South Dublin, all the way from the Wicklow Hills. Having this amazing lifeline is really, really brilliant for urban workers around here. It's a perfect setting to completely kind of restore your mental health. So then we thought we should give something back. The least we could do is a little bit of litter picking on our lunchtime. And together with Dodder Action, the local community volunteers, we do a 2-minute litter clean. Residents and workers and stakeholders here, they really feel that this is part of their community, this is part of why they love where they live, and they take care of it. I always feel rejuvenated and de-stressed when I get down here. Kind of almost spiritual, it's certainly emotional, it's really connecting with nature in a way that you don't when you just commute in here and you're in your office. Take a few minutes out, you're reconnecting with nature, it's amazing. It's a lovely hidden kind of a paradise.
Hi, I'm Cody Preston. I'm a teacher and a Biodiversity Ambassador Programme for Ireland, and this is why I do what I do. I'm in a lovely location here near our school. There's a river flowing by. Hopefully you can hear the birds in the background. It's really beautiful. And I recently became a dad, 2 years ago became a dad, and that's the main reason I want to protect nature and biodiversity. I want my son to grow up having the same connection to nature as I did, to see the same birds and bees in high numbers as I remember them when I was a child. Bushes humming with bees and gardens busy with birds all the time. It's not the same as I remembered it. I wanted to return to that for my son and for his children. And that's why I do what I do.
Hi, I'm Anna Brown of Big Sky Flowers. I'm a flower farmer, but my farm is a suburban garden. I grow flowers without using any artificial pesticides or herbicides, so they're safe for people to smell, live with, and then compost. My crop sustains biodiversity, and the beauty sustains me and my customers. So why do I do what I do? I want people to be able to buy sustainably grown Irish flowers, and I want them to see how to increase biodiversity in their own gardens.
So with our garden, we're following the principle of We Are The Ark, which encourages people to leave their gardens as kind of wild and undeveloped and uncultivated as possible. So we've left some parts of it following that principle. We've got a big earth bank here with some dead wood and kind of space for mining bees and things like that.
Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Fonseca. I'm a Biodiversity Ambassador and I've been working for many years in sustainable tourism, and specifically now I work with food waste. And I do believe that it's very important to be aware that 1/3 of the production of the food that is produced in the world goes to waste directly. And we are using fields and water and all of the resources that are needed to produce food that goes directly to waste. And it's just absurd. So I do believe that it's a way to preserve our biodiversity, our ecosystems, to be aware of this problem. So that's why I'm working in food waste in the tourism industry, specifically here in the Algarve in Portugal. And the project I've been working now, it's called No Algarbage, Zero Waste in Tourism. And let's do whatever we can to preserve our biodiversity.
My name is Mary Moynihan and I'm a writer, theatre and filmmaker. I'm Artistic Director of the Smashing Times International Centre for the Arts and Equality. A part of our work is using the arts to promote equality and human rights in society. We're living in a time now where we need to put care and looking after each other at the centre of our world. A part of that care is the idea of looking after the planet we live on. Nature is so important to us. It's a place where we can go, perhaps to find peace, to be connected to ourselves and to each other. And nature and the planet we live on provide us with life itself. It's a time now for all of us to work together to ensure that we care for each other and for the planet we live on into the future. That's why the Biodiversity Ambassador Programme is very important.
Space near water and in nature is to help you become calm, rest, restore, refresh, replenish, retreat. It's to help us be more balanced, to heal, all round good for our well-being. Our outdoor natural wild spaces are so important for the wildlife that thrive there, but also for the human life that live there.
It is imperative we protect and nurture our natural environment, that we create safe habitats for all living beings, that we facilitate the free movement of all our wildlife and Earth's amazing myriad of species, all vital for biodiversity and essential to our health, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually. It is fundamental to our overall well-being. What we do can make a difference. The future will come from what you and I do, and what we do right now matters. Together we can protect biodiversity. Let us never forget our human nature interconnectedness.